Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Bahawal Sumro. Today I'm going to talk about the most important topic, that is modal verbs. What are the modal verbs? How to use them? What is the structure of the modal verbs? Will be under our discussion today. So let's begin. Modal verbs, structure and use. What are modal verbs? They are auxiliary words that provide additional and specific meaning to the main verb of the sentence. These are the modal verbs that most of the time we use in our daily conversation. Can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, ought to, will, would, and so on. So how do we use modal verbs? So basically there are three things: subject, verb, and between subject and verb we use modal verbs. Like marry is the subject, could modal verb, play main verb, the piano. So Mary could play the piano. They do not, means modal verbs do not accept conjugation. They do not need other auxiliary verbs. So it means two modal verbs cannot be used together, and the structure is subject, modal verb, and if I simply say first form of the verb, form of the modal verb, how modal verb is formed. So there is no s in the singular, like whenever we have present tense, we say he goes to school. So here we don't need the ss, and there is no need do or does in the question. There is no need don't or doesn't in the negative. Like he can sky, this is the correct one. If we write he can sky or he can skies, both are incorrect. Would you like to come with me? This is the correct one. But if we write do you like to come with me, this is incorrect. They can't be serious, this is the correct one. They don't can be serious, this is the incorrect one. So form of the auxiliary verb. Modal verbs do not have infinitives or ing forms. Like we cannot have to can or canning or to must or musting. Modal verbs are followed by an infinitive without to. Like they must study, this is a strong obligation. And here you can also understand the obligation or the use of these three, you may say, modal verbs: must, should, and could. We should have gone the other way, this is recommendation. He could play football in his youth, this is ability in the past. Modal verbs do not have all tenses. Like modal verbs use other verbs to complete the tenses. Like can is completed with able to in future, must is completed with have to in past. Like they can play the piano, this is present. If we want to use this one ability for the future, we can use they will be able to play the piano in the future. They must come early, so past can be they had to come early yesterday. What do they express? They can't have more than one meaning depending on the situations. So we have actually two types of modal verbs: single concept modal, double concept modal. They have done, they have one meaning, and double concept modal have two meanings. Modals in past, they are used to express a situation in the past. Categories, as I have told you, that uh, there are two main categories, and one can be, third can be used in the past. So single concept: will, might, should, ought to, had, better. Double concept: may, must, would, shall, could, can. And models in past: would have, could have, might have, should have, may have, and must have. So there are some examples of single concept model. Will, for example, for future we can use Joe will travel to New York next week. Might, it's a small probability. Concept is a small probability. I might move to Canada someday. Should, it's a recommendation. You should go to the doctor. Ought to, formal recommendation. We ought to know about first aids. Had better, this is warning. I had better study or I will fail the test. Now, double concept model may. So here the word, the auxiliary verb may has two uses, two meanings. One is a permission and one is probability. Like, may I come in? And probability is we may visit Mexico this summer. Similarly, must has two concepts. One is responsibility. Everyone must pay taxes. Another one is assumption. She didn't arrive. She must be sick. Would, we use for a past used for habitual actions. Like, when I was young, I would play soccer. So here it means I would play means I used to play. Similarly, would we use for present unreal. I would buy the car, but I can't afford it. Double concept model is continued here. Shall, educated expression of her. Excuse me, I shall go now. Shall I clean it? One is contractual obligation. Obligation, like the company shall pay on January 1st. Could. Unreal ability, I could go if I had time. Past ability, she could play the piano, but she can't anymore. Can, once again, we can speak English. And permission, I can I have a candy? So this one is the important one. So here I have used all modal verbs and their usage at different places, like possibility or probability, ability, permission, obligation, advice, or offers. So here we have all these modal verbs: can, can't, might, could, may, must, have to, shall, should, ought to, had better, would. So can we use for two places, at two places, like ability and permission. I can play the piano. Can I go out tonight? Can't can be used at three places: ability, permission, and probability. Like, she can't be his mom. She is too young. I can't speak German. Can I borrow the car? No, I can't. And might can be used only for one place, like that is probability or possibility. It might rain tomorrow. Could can be used at three places. It could rain tomorrow. I could already read when I was two. Could I see your passport, please, sir? And may can be used at two places. One is for permission, one is for probability or possibility. It may rain tomorrow, and may I leave the table? So, what is the difference between may and might? If we talk about the possibility or probability, when we use may, it has a bit more chances. Like I say, clouds are there, it may rain tonight. There are no clouds, I say it might rain tomorrow. Must we use two places? One is probability or possibility, like she must be his sister because they look alike. This is possibility. And one is obligation. You must leave before the clock strikes 12. Have to we use obligation or advice in past? Or sorry, in present. I have to study tonight. Shall we use at two places? You shall pay on Tuesday, or shall I help you? Should or ought to be used for obligation, like you should see it, it's excellent. And had better we use for obligation, you had better sleep more. And would we use for permission, would you like a drink? So offer or permission. So these are the things that you need to understand and you need to do practice so that you will be able to get a good score in your paper, or you will be able to write well. So if, as I told you, that these modal verbs don't have any exact tense, but we can use them in present, past, or future by changing some words. Like they are modals refer to actions that happen in the past. Modal have plus verb in past participle, or you may say third form. Like it must have been a difficult decision. So here the writer is talking about the past. You should have invited her to their wedding. So we have use of these models in past. So model perfect uses and examples. Must have plus past participle uses logical conclusion on a past event, like Peter has arrived late, he must have been in a traffic jam. May might have deduction on a past event. Joe may might have taken the wrong train. Could have possibility to do something gone or unfulfilled. You could have played better. Couldn't have, certainly that something couldn't have happened. He couldn't have passed because you hadn't studied enough. Would have plus PP, desire to something but impossibility to do it for external causes. I would have visited you, but I forgot your address. Should or ought to plus to have plus PP, lament on something that should have been done, like you should or ought to have warned me earlier. Similarly, shouldn't plus have, critic on something that shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have told them. Needn't have plus PP is something that wasn't necessary to. You needn't have bought it. Means you don't, or you did not need to, you don't need to buy it, or you had not need to buy it. Modals like verbs. A few verbs which often serve as modals too, they need to be conjugated. Like to model, its concept is enjoy. So these are also modal verbs and their concepts are like here given. Like to means enjoy. I like to watch TV. Want to means desire. John wants to buy a car. Need to means necessary. We really needed to talk to you. Have to obligation. Susan had to pay the rent. Have got to means have to. I have got to go now means I have to go now. Look forward to future plan. I look forward to seeing you again. So here is a practice. You can do it yourself. Some examples are there and solution is also here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can read it yourself by pausing this video. And then there is a practice. Means 4 more are there, and more practice. This will also help you to understand how to use them. I suggest that you get a good lawyer, so you should get a lawyer. A university degree isn't necessary for that job. You needn't have a university degree for that job, or you don't have to have a university degree for that job. Perhaps my father will pick you up. My father may or might pick you up. Eating is forbidden in class. You must not eat in class. Uh, okay, 6 sentences are there. Use your imagination as I showed you before. So 6 sentences are there. You can do it yourself, understand them, and write sentences according to the instructions given here. And then possible answers can be like this. So as you have already done these 6 sentences, you can see the answer. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz o Nasir.